Hello and welcome. Welcome to another episode of Black Hair in the Big Leagues. I'm your host, Salisha Thomas. And today, oh my goodness, my whole heart is smiling with my next guest. Y'all, she is an actor, a singer, and a ball of fire. She has a master's degree in choral music education. She's performed live on America's Got Talent, Dancing with the Stars, and Carnegie Hall. And she also made her solo debut at 54 Below. But I know her as being a part of the Carole King Musical family. Y'all, please help me welcome Alexis Tidwell.
Hello, hello, hello. What
Hello,
up?
hello, hello. How are you?
I am good.
Where
I'm good.
where
As
are
good
you?
as good. I'm in, the New York area, but I live in Jersey. So I'm like looking at Washington Heights across the street. So
Nice.
if that makes any sense. Well, across the river.
Nice. I
Yeah.
wish I was there right now. I am in California at the moment. But I saw on the news the joy and
Ooh.
eruption. Were you part of it? Were you part of that?
Woo, let me tell you something. I typically, because I'm not just responsible for my well-being, also have a family that I'm currently living with, my stepson and my husband.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. My friend Michelle West called me and she was like, "We gotta go. We gotta go." And so I was like, you know what? I can't miss this. And so we drove down there. We stayed on the outskirts, but we saw it. We were there. We
Drove
felt the
down
energy.
where? Times Square?
Oh, yeah, Times Square. So that's the thing. There were pop-up
Everywhere.
rallies. I don't know, it's not even a rally, it was a party. It was a flat out party all over the city. But there was one in Times Square, there was one in Harlem over there where the Black Lives Matter mural is. I
Yes.
think there was one downtown somewhere. It was incredible.
Alexis, I have chills just thinking about it. You have no idea how, like, it was a joyous day, but also I was devastated because I had booked
Mm.
my flight to California for the weekend thinking that I would have been in New York for whether it was good news or bad news. And I had
Mhm.
just touched down at my layover when the news was announced. I'm like, and all like I wanted to celebrate with everybody, and all I could do was sit on the plane and bawl my eyes out because it was
Oh,
good news, but I couldn't like yell, dance, celebrate. I could just sit
mhm.
there and cry. But
In public, right?
yes, yes, and not everybody voted, like there are people who are
Right.
hurt and that is just disrespectful to like and we this is a time of trying to like unify now. So I didn't want to be in front of anybody like ah. So
Yeah, you want to gloat and just be like,
yeah.
"Yeah,
But
I know
it's
what you mean.
still good news. Okay, wait. So I'd like to dive in and can we revisit the moment that we met? The moment that we met. What?
Yes, girl.
It was an audition. I don't know what it was for.
That's a good question, but I know I ran into you while you were in that gig. We were in some city because I was on tour.
No, you were in New York. You
Yeah, but I was on tour because you booked it.
I did? Probably not.
Yeah.
That's a probably
Anyway,
not.
I don't remember what the show
Especially
was.
after your audition. Okay, so I remember being in the hallway and enters this ball of fire who I have never met, and you are just bright. Like your aura is extending long and wide. And what did you say to me? You were like, Salisha! I'm like,
I have this bad habit of talking to people like we know each other when we just know of each other. I'm like, but you know what? No, you were there, right? Yes, and
yes.
you don't know me, but I know you,
Oh,
girl.
it's the best. I think that is the best. And it forms a bond. You were like, I'm in beautiful. And immediately it's like, oh, we're fam. We are fam. We are family. That's how I felt. And it just,
Yes, and you also you say that about me, and it's crazy to say about me, but there was an aura about you that made me feel comfortable enough to do that.
oh,
I'm big on picking up on people's vibes now.
oh,
You know what I'm saying?
love.
There's some vibes that are like you just know,
You just know.
you just know. But you were very inviting. I was like, oh no, yeah, I could definitely,
Oh,
yeah.
you absolutely could. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you did. That is like a lasting impression. Oh my goodness. Talk about a first impression, Alexis. And then and then you went into the audition room and I literally played Beyonce all morning in honor of you. You this morning, you went into that audition room and you freaking killed. What did you sing? Baby, it's you. I'm down 2 octaves. Maybe I'm down like 3 octaves. Baby, it's you. You're the one. Oh, you freaking killed it. I was like, oh my gosh. I was looking around the hallway like, are y'all hearing this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
And literally cheering for you while simultaneously searching for another song in my book.
oh, sis.
Amazing.
Well, that's sweet of you.
You might have modulated higher than Beyonce herself.
Oh no, I made the limit stop.
Just amazing. Just
Oh,
amazing. You're so good. And I think what is so beautiful about you is like you're so talented and down to earth and beautiful from the inside out and fun. I wish I had the opportunity to tour with you because it just seems like you probably brought a really warm vibe. That's just what I get from you.
oh, you're a sweetheart. I mean, I wasn't always like, because you know how tour is. Tour can,
Work your
it
nerves.
and it can take.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
real. That's real. Like it's a bubble that you can't imagine until you're in it.
Ooh, girl.
Right?
Yes. But I wish too. I wish that I'd had the opportunity to be in the same space as you. I feel like I came in probably a few months after you left or something
Yeah.
like that. It's hard to know where the timeline is
Yes.
when it comes to the tour.
Yeah. How long did you tour with it?
Ooh, girl. 2 years to the
Mm.
day.
Oh,
The day that the first, well, technically second national, the day that it closed before starting the CETA tour was the day I debuted. 2 years
to
prior,
the
though.
day.
To the
Girl, that's
day.
amazing. I was there for a year and 9 months and I felt like this is my show. 2 years. That's a lot. That's a lot.
It is a lot. It is a lot. For sure.
Okay. Okay. Um, well, the bomb, you're the bomb. I want to dive in because your hair is so beautiful. And what do you consider what is your curl type? Do you know your curl type?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And be not deceived by the way my hair looks right now.
Okay.
I am 4C.
Okay.
I am, I have some pockets of 4B, but I'm really just 4C. I treat my hair as 4C.
Got it. And
Yeah.
okay, and it's okay if you don't know the answer to this. I need to get down to the bottom of it for myself. But like, how can one find their curl type?
Ooh, girl. Honestly, I'm not the scientist of this, but I
Right? Me
have
neither.
looked into this a lot. Um, I think it's easier for me because my hair really just falls into one end of the spectrum. But so there's like the number system, which is determined by um the way it curls, I think. And then the letter system on top of that is based on how tightly it curls. Like I said, I could be wrong,
Okay.
but I think that's what it is.
Well, I'm like over here
So
trying to figure it out, and people ask me, and I'm like, listen, I started this podcast so I could ask the questions. I don't know all the answers.
word,
You
word.
know,
This is a good way to find out. Doing a podcast and interviewing people is a perfect way to
honestly,
gain more.
and you obviously have a very healthy relationship with your curls, which is why I'm so excited to have you on here. Like looking through your photos, your posts, and everything, you just embrace it, and it is so powerful. It's really powerful. It's so beautiful. So my question is, have you always embraced your curls? Especially having a tighter curl, which
Hmm.
hasn't always been praised in our society. Like
Yeah.
like people are just now catching on. Have you always embraced the beauty of it?
So the short answer to that is no. I went natural in 2014. I have a really good friend. Her name is Charlie. For years, she was like, Alexis, you just gotta go natural, girl. Go natural, girl. She was one of the first people, and I'm talking about back in like 2008, 2009. She was one of my first friends to go natural, and I was like, you know what? I don't, no hate on anything or anybody who's going natural, but it's just not my thing. I'm happy with my perm. I'm happy with my flat iron. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
And she's one of those friends that just like she cares about what's best for me. And I was like, I'm good, thank you. But it started out as an accident, but then it became a conscious decision. So I had a really, really great sew-in, okay? And I kept that sew-in for like 6 weeks.
Nice.
And when I took the sew-in down, I had so much new growth.
Oh, from your
And I was like,
perm.
yes. So when so you get your sew-in like close to when you get your perm so that your hair can lay nice and
Got
flat.
it. Okay.
But then my hair grew out because it was sewing. So under the sewed hair is braids, and so my hair under the sewing was protected. Had a little leave out right here, where you
Yep.
flat iron.
Yes. Where you go over it a million times to make sure it's matching
Right.
the weave. Yes, I know that life.
Yes. And so anyway, I took the sew-in out and I was like, oh, this is 6 weeks of new growth. Let me see if I can do this thing that they call transitioning. And girl, let me tell you something. Transitioning,
Is for the birds. It's so hard.
it's worked for some. I personally think it works better for people with 4A and under hair, like 3, 2, 1. For 4C like me, I
Dang.
just kept having to like put it in halo twist and trying to figure out how to hide it until one day I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just cut it.
Did you do a big chop?
It wasn't necessarily a big chop. It was a chop. It was like a medium chop. So my hair was about this, like long, like as far as a fro, it was about like this.
Oh, I saw a photo somewhere on your timeline of it, and it looked really
Did
cute.
you?
Yes. I went deep. I did a deep dive. I'm like, "Oh, there she is." Yes. It's cute.
Yeah, it was small, but I mean, when I cut it, I thought I had my good friend Brittany there, and she was another pioneer for like natural hair. But she was there with me, and when that first snip came, I thought I was gonna be so hurt. I thought I was gonna cry. I thought I was just gonna be like, ugh, crisis. I didn't care.
Really?
I did not care. It didn't. I felt free. Yeah.
Just got chills.
But also keep in mind, I don't think I've ever said this to you, but as it pertains to theater, I'm what I call a late bloomer. I got into theater after graduate school. So I'm not like somebody who has been into musicals like my whole life. I cut my hair right before I moved to New York to pursue theater. So it was like a big like life change.
Wow, and it's just all kind of like which is all in flow. Like we're gonna do that is so crazy. Also, congrats
Yeah.
on getting a master's. Like that is bomb. I'm like, I barely graduated with my bachelor's. I'm like, can I get out of here, please? And I can't even imagine. So kudos for you and for working. Like that's awesome. A huge life change.
Right.
Okay, wait. So let's see here. We were in, what is the beginning of your natural hair journey? Like, how did you grow up? Did you grow up always perming it, straightening it? What age?
So I I grew up always, when you're little, you got the plaits. Well, for me, well, as a young black girl, I'm the youngest of three. So my mom, by the time I was born, she knew she could throw them plaits in my hair. I had the big balls at the end, it was too
Yes,
hard. I
yes, me
had the
too.
ball red. Okay, the snap bow right at the end.
Yes.
That was my life. But then when I was 8, I got my first perm.
Okay.
I was so happy to get my first perm because you're looking at somebody who my sisters are 5 and 7 years older than me. So as I'm growing up, I can't wait to get what they have.
Yeah.
I can't wait to be old enough to have a perm. And I got my first perm, and you couldn't tell me nothing.
You
You
can't tell
couldn't
me
tell me
nothing.
anything.
Yes.
I was flinging my hair. Well, on Easter, because I could only wear my hair down on Easter.
Oh, yes. Yes.
My mama wasn't playing that,
Yes.
which is a whole other conversation. But
Right.
yeah, I got my first perm, and that was just a way of life. My mother, she just stopped. She literally just stopped telling me, Alexis, when you gonna perm that hair of yours?
Honestly, my mom is on the same page. Like, she's getting better. Like, I'm like, whenever she uses the word nappy, I'm like, we don't say that anymore. And she's like, okay. Like, I see her like trying, but it's a black mom thing, especially like our generation. I feel like is like, and I don't want to overgeneralize, but it seems like our generation is the first one to be more accepting of our natural hair. But
Yeah.
our parents came from a different time, and it's like,
Right. Well, I'll say my mom, she was a teenager in the 70s. She was my age in the 80s. And so when she was younger, she had a fro. They called it, they just called it a natural fro. Um, but I think the difference between this wave is we've learned what's healthy for our natural hair
got it.
and how to maintain it and how to make it what we want it to be as opposed to like fighting against how it naturally grows. Like I could tell you right now.
Yeah.
I remember looking at my mom's yearbooks, and she had the fro, and she was like, "Ooh, girl, I had to perm that. I couldn't wait to get hot comb in my hair." And I was like, "But look how full it is."
Yeah.
But I think that's the difference. But like you said, once she got her hand on a perm, there was no turning back for her to
Yeah.
this day.
Yeah. I mean, it's so real. Um, you mentioned like it's probably easier for other textures to transition, and that might be true, but I think across the board transitioning just sucks. It,
Yeah, it sucks.
it sucks, especially when you're used to seeing yourself look a certain way,
Yeah.
and now it's shorter and a
Mhm.
different everything. It's a different everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of finding yourself that happens in that. Like you're right. You're absolutely correct. It's not easy for anybody. If your hair comes out of your scalp one way and you were making it look something else, and then you decide to go and allow it to grow the way it's supposed to,
Yeah.
there's a shift that's happening.
Yeah.
And there's a mental shift that has to happen.
Right.
Where you even are like, this, you have to decide that it is acceptable. You have to decide that it is pretty, that it is cute, that it is something that you want,
Yeah, and
you know?
and shift your perspective of yourself. It's like looking at a different human in the mirror. But I can only imagine like how you're saying like the tighter the curl, it's just completely when you are used to your straight hair. And I cannot believe I've never had a perm. My sister did. I did not, but I definitely know what that hot comb is. Oh,
Girl.
like the hot comb, my auntie would put the hot comb on the actual stove. Like
Yeah. On the eye. On the
on the
eye. So,
eye.
I'm from
Like
on the eye. On the eye of the stove, okay?
on the eye. Come on, Memphis, Tennessee. Like it's a real like I know that straight life. And so when
Yeah.
you said you didn't feel anything when you cut it off, how did you how did you go forward? How did you find your voice in your hair? Like knowing how did you know what to do with it after you cut it?
Ooh, I didn't. But the thing is, I had now that I think back on it, had a really good support system, like a good natural hair support system in my friendship circle. Um, I'm one of the last people in my friendship circle that I like went to college with and that I knew in Tennessee. I'm one of the last that went natural. And so they already knew like the tricks of the trade. Like my friend Brittany Spencer, she had already started making her own hair products.
Oh,
And so I was using her products, and YouTube videos were booming during that time as it pertains to like natural hair. And so I was just like, I'm just gonna look at all these videos and see what I can learn. But also, I would not, when you're trying different products, it's expensive. Okay,
Yes, it
it's
is. Yeah,
expensive.
it really is.
But yeah, but mostly just listening to my friends. But
Okay.
also, I just had this one style that I kept. This one style. I would do a flat twist in the front and pull it into a puff. That was it.
And call it a day. Got it.
Mhm.
Okay. So what are you using today that because your wash and go today is bomb, Alexis. What is your favorite go-to products for it?
Ooh, okay. So let me see. So, do you want me to start with the wash or the go?
Baby, tell me everything. Tell me
Okay.
everything.
So, I'll let you know I just during the pandemic discovered my wash and go. It took me
You did?
what year? Yeah, just discovered it. Like I just got it. Just figured it out. Cuz like wash and goes first of all, ain't no such thing as a wash and go. There's a washing process and you go through the steps, okay?
Tell it.
Um
Tell it. Tell it. We
but
say wash and go, and it's so deceiving.
it is. It doesn't exist. But there's and then as it pertains to like 4C hair, we just think, okay, it's a myth. It's not even a real thing. It don't even exist. But I found it. Okay, so this is what I do. So I use what's the name of this product? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. So it's a shampoo. I will it'll hit me in later, but it's a shampoo, but it's a moisturizing shampoo. You can get it at Walgreens, you can get it at it's not Carol's daughter. Anyway.
Shea Moisture?
But no, it's not Shea Moisture. It's in a it's in a bottle, but it's like the label is pink. It'll come to me later. But the conditioner, I use the main choice.
Oh, you
Uh
do?
I use yes, I do. They have you can get lost in the main choice if you go on their website because they have so many
I have
lines.
always wondered about Main Choice, and I always see it, and I always almost maybe buy it, and I never get it because I never heard anybody talk about it. So, okay.
Yeah, it's honestly my secret weapon, and you'll hear me bring it up later. But I use the main choice, but I use the Do It Fro the Culture line. So it's a particular line that the main choice has that is formulated for African textured hair, like kinky fro 4C 4B hair. The Do It Fro the Culture line. I can text that to you too if you need me to.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so excited. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. So I use that. That's the so I literally just shampoo condition. Then when I get out, I like to oil my scalp. I oil my scalp with um black castor oil. And then I use the Do It For All the Culture leave-in conditioner. The
Oh,
same
they have
thing
a
from
leave-in.
yes. They have a leave-in. And then they have the main choice again has this nothing butter than this hair butter. So it's like they just have so many like crazy names for things. I don't know how I even remember it, but
It's
it's a hair butter.
cute.
Some people prefer, and I use that to moisture, like to lock in the moisture, the hydration, and the leave-in like nutrients.
After the leave-in, you put the nothing butter than this.
Yes,
I'm
after
so
the leave-in.
excited. I've never heard of any of these products. I'm like, ooh.
Yes,
Okay.
girl. And I think it's like, first of all, your hair is giving me everything I need today. Your
She's
hair right
fluffy.
now,
She's so
she's
frizzy.
present. Okay. But so you just got to make sure you use an oil or a butter to lock that stuff in. Okay. And then after that, I use um Uncle Funky's Uncle Funky's daughter, Curly Magic. Curl Magic. I'll send that to you too. That's the thing about the products, girl. They just got these like crazy titles.
Right. Okay. And is that with also the main choice, or is that is that like Uncle Funky line?
Uncle Funky's daughter's line. That's the name of it. Uncle Funky's daughter. Yes, girl.
Daughter curl. Okay. Is that like a gel?
So some people use that as a gel. Don't use it as a gel. It's not a gel. It's a curl maker. So it's like I almost want to just go get it and show you the texture of it. It is really like it's gooey, but it's thin. And so when you put it in, you're gonna be like, what is in my hair? But I'm telling you, just keep working in it. I like to what you call rake it in through my hair. So you use your fingers and you
Huh?
just rake through. Um and you let what it does is it defines your curls. It defines your natural curl pattern. So
Nice.
basically what you see right here is what Uncle Funky's daughter did. Okay?
Oh,
Now, there's
awesome.
one last product that I use to lock it all in, okay? I don't
What
I
is
don't
it?
I typically don't like gel. I don't do gel because gel, sometimes can be real hard and crunchy and all that jazz.
Uh-huh.
But the main choice, got to end it with the main choice. They have this gel called I don't know, it's like buttery gel. It's
You're
called
literally
buttery.
teasing me. You're like, it's called, oh, right on the tip of my tongue.
I don't know why I'm acting like I didn't know this was about to happen. Like I knew that I was about to sit here and do this, and the products are literally right there. They're
You
in
can
the
do whatever
bathroom.
you want. If you wanna get them, you can, or you can keep going. I don't care. Like, this
You
is
know what? I'm gonna go get them.
go get them. Main choice, something gel. This is amazing. This is freaking amazing. It was right on the tip of my tongue. But I forgot to say I love you. It was right on the tip of my tongue. My tongue. You got
I'm
it?
back.
You got it?
Yes.
Okay, let's see
You
it.
were being so patient with me. That was trash of me to walk away like that.
Girl,
But
it's
okay.
fine.
Whew. So this is the leave-in. It's backwards, but you can see.
Mhm.
Um, this is the oh, doesn't get much better than this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't get much
Whew.
better than this.
My
And it's
breath.
gonna
Yeah. Nothing. Yes. Nothing gets much better than this. And then it's bold buttery gel. This right here. This is the gel I use.
this is like a main choice, like runway right now.
Yes, it is. And let me tell you something. When I figured out, and that's the problem, you know, no shade to Shea Moisture and any any brands like that, but my hair, you put that stuff in my hair, and my hair is like, who do you think we are? This ain't it. You know, it'll just sit on my hair, and it just never brought out my natural hair curl pattern. And so, but there's something about the main choice. I don't know what it is, but the thing that I like about this right here is when it dries soft.
Nice.
So it holds this. Like I did this yesterday.
Oh,
I did my wash and go yesterday. And so, but it holds the curls exactly the way they are, but it doesn't get hard.
okay. So how long do your wash and goes typically last?
Anywhere from 4 to 7 days.
That's amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to New York and be like, can you do my wash and go just once so I could just see how you do it on me, please?
I would love to. I would love to.
That would be awesome. Like literally, I know that I have the potential to do a bomb wash and go. I'm like discovering it now. I'm in the process. But when I go to a salon and somebody's doing my curls, Gio Brian Hennings did my last cut and curl. The and when I go to
Yes.
Divashon in the past, when they do the wash and go for me, that thing lasts 4 to 7 days. But when I do
Yeah.
it myself, it lasts 2 days. Day
That's right.
three, we have not a curl in sight. We've got Frizz. I am ready for the 80s.
Well, I will say if I do get it to last 6 or 7 days, excuse me, it does end up looking very similar to what you have right now.
Okay.
I kind of let it naturally morph into what it's gonna be. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I do. I do. And I do feel like fluffy hair, like I like a frizzy look, but I also want to be able to achieve like a defined when I want to. So Okay, here we are. I'm so excited to try your process, and you better believe when I try, I'm gonna like when I get my products, I'm gonna be like, okay, Alexis, wish me luck. Here we go. Here we
You have to FaceTime me so we can walk through it.
okay. Okay. If you're on Marco Polo, I will surely send you videos. And if you're not, it's okay. I'll text you. I also
I'm on
saw
one.
that you had braids on your. Oh, how was that?
Ooh, so that's another gift of the pandemic. Um, so you know how it is in our business.
Yep.
We can't get hairstyles. We can't get braids. We can't get anything because you're working. And if you're not working, you're probably gonna be working soon.
Right.
And like a friend of mine, like Alia, right before she booked Beautiful, she had braids and she had to take them out. Like she literally just got them.
Dang. Who did yours?
Yeah.
If you tell me Harper did them, I would be excited.
No, Harper didn't do them, but Harper is really, really, really good at hair. Like, I want to say her mother's a beautician. Like, sis knows how to do hair, but I taught myself how to do it.
You did that yourself?
Yes, I taught myself. Well, it depends on which picture you saw. It depends on which one that you saw.
That's amazing.
Because the Africans might have did it the first time, but like the I had, if you saw a picture where I had like a Martin Luther King and Malcolm X shirt, that was me. I did that.
Oh my gosh. And you just YouTubed
Yeah.
it? Was that your first time or was that like your fifth time?
That was my second time.
Did it look like
Yeah.
bomb like that the first time you did it?
They didn't look horrible.
Okay.
They didn't look bomb, but they didn't look horrible. I was like, when I realized like I did it to that level the first time, I said, oh, I might not ever pay another person to braid my hair ever
Dang, Alexis. Okay,
again.
so here's where I'm at right now. I just learned how to do cornrows and not really. I just did my own cornrows last week and they looked like booty, but they stuck to my head. It didn't look good, but I wanted to learn how to do them because I wanted to crochet these in. I just
Yes.
got, and I have a whole bag of them. And they sent the little
Oh,
thing. I'm like, I seen the girls on YouTube do it, and I'm like, I'm not trying to twist myself. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna sit there and do it. But this is like my next project to try. Like,
I think you're gonna kill it. Let me tell you something. Crochet, come on, inches.
inches,
Ooh.
inches.
I think you'll be just fine. I personally have not tried that, but I know a lot of people who have done that and it's like nothing. It's nothing to do it. And all you got to do, like you said, your braid, you French braid your hair and it was to the scalp and it stayed.
Yeah.
That's all
And
you
then we're gonna cover it up with this.
do.
And like,
Mhm.
okay, so the YouTubers, they be making everything look like real easy. And like,
Bag of it all. Yes.
and then you do it, and I was like, I thought you said it was gonna be 20 minutes, 3 hours later, and then not looking half as good. I'm like, y'all tricked me.
They do trick. This is a whole trick bag.
Right. And like, obviously, you don't make a YouTube video for people to learn from unless if you have mastered it
Yeah.
or at least are confident with it.
Hmm.
Okay, so bomb, inspiring. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to do my own, and one day I'll try to do the singles. I know I'm gonna have to get you out of here soon, but I have a couple more questions. What is your wig prep?
Ooh, my wig prep. I swear by it. Okay, so I have
Oh,
two,
oh, wait, can
but
I just pause and be like, you're the first person who I've heard who is like, I swear by this wig prep, because a lot of people are like, I mean, maybe this, but give it to me, give it to me.
so here's the thing about my hair. When I was on tour, I was good with my hair. I knew what it was like. I knew how it acts. I knew that I could not blow dry and sit down every day and put all these plaits in my hair because that's typically my what do you call it? Wig prep.
Yeah.
Like I would do some flat twists. I'll just do like a head full of flat twists, or I'll do like a bunch of plaits. That's what I used to do. But that takes too long. It just takes too long.
Mhm.
And so, thank you to Tracy Lee.
Oh,
She taught me, and this was inspired by her, but I do 2 flat twists. I'll have like a little side part because I had that ponytail on tour.
work.
Well, the little Eva ponytail for the first scene.
Yes.
First, yeah. Anyway,
Yes.
that's yeah.
I know what you mean.
So I would do 2 flat twists like this, and I would flat twist all the way down, and then the hair that was in the middle, I would just do 4 plaits, and I just pin them down like this.
French braids.
Flat twists.
Wait. Okay. So first of all, okay, wait. Let me try to grasp this. So you do flat twists all the way around
Yes,
and
all the way around the perimeter of my head,
around the
my hair.
perimeter. And then in the
Mhm.
middle, you say plaits. I'm just making sure I have this in my brain. And if it's not, please correct me. There are French braids in the middle? Or
No,
no. Loose plaits are like the
yes,
loose braids,
yes,
not
loose
French
blood.
braids.
Correct. Yes, I would just do 4. So like it would be like a braid out, a braid out, a braid, and then what I would do is I would lay them down like this, and I
Got it.
just bobby pin them.
Got
Yeah,
it.
and so then I put my wig cap on, and it's flat.
Nice. And
Yeah.
it's able to, yeah, the pins will stay on the side. Got it.
Yeah, because it can anchor into those flat twists. Now, there have been times where I got a little lazy and I didn't really get my hair. Because, sometimes you got to put a little product in it so that it can lay down a little better.
Yes.
Um, Sometimes I'm like, oh, just be real quick. But then also, what I would do is I'm the type that I would live in my wig prep. Or
Me too.
what I would do is I would take the braids out and then just connect the flat twist,
Cute.
and I'd have it out like this with flat twists like that. Yeah.
Cute. Okay, love that. Love that. Also, can we talk about these reels that you've been posting?
Yes,
They're
on there too.
bomb. They're bomb.
Yay! Maybe I'll keep going.
Please do. I cannot believe I wasn't following you before, and so now I am, and I'm gonna need some more of those videos.
I'm gonna keep them coming, sis. You just gave me the
They're
ammunition I
they're
needed.
fun, and also it's just like it is something. There is something so beautiful and empowering and freeing when I see somebody else embracing their. There's just something.
Mhm.
I just wish I saw it more growing up. And so now I'm loving seeing it and looking at people who feel beautiful in their natural hair is like, do you see everybody? So you see, this is beautiful. See? Like
Yes,
it
that's so true. I didn't see it either, though. I didn't see it either. Everybody had perms, and if you didn't have a perm, it's like, ooh, girl,
you're
don't
looking
touch me.
crusty. Crusty. If my hair wasn't straight, I was looking crusty.
Crusty and dusty, okay?
Crusty and dusty.
Things have changed, but you're right. And that's something, and I know we're about to wrap, but like that's something else that helped me in the pandemic was kind of documenting on my stories as I was learning how to do those knotless braids. It was like, you know what? I don't have to look polished for the world or for my followers. This is how my hair looks.
Right.
And so you're going to see what it looks like as I am making it look like this,
Yes.
because we're going to make this acceptable.
Yes.
It wasn't acceptable for me growing up, but it will be now.
Yes. Yes. I love that. I love that, especially since there are people watching. There are people who look up to you. And when young people or anybody is looking at somebody who they want to be like, if they always see just the finished product,
Mm.
it sometimes seems so impossible. It seems
Whew.
like unobtainable and it's nice to see the process. I feel like our generation is so much more, what is the word? Trans what's the word I'm looking for, Alexis? Um Not translucent, transparent.
Oh, yes. I was like, you asking the wrong person to help you find a word. Just remember the shampoo that I use, and it's right there.
Right. No, it's all good.
Yes.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of beauty in being transparent and not trying to just be so perfect. It connects us differently, I think.
Yeah, and it's hard in our industry too because we're used to having to put forward our best foot in everything that we do. If we walk to their room, you better have a package together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're used to that, but you know,
Here we
let's
are.
make this normal.
Let's make this normal. Oh, I'm so glad that you came on here today. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you for having me.
I'm so happy to have you. Ah, thank you so much, girl. Bye.
Bye.